Gotta get on the bus. Gotta get on the bus. Oh shit. TBH on X Defiant. Shut the fuck up, bro. That game dead as hell. Them servers about to shut down in about 30 minutes. Ain't nobody playing that shit. What's good? Oh shit. Oh Lord. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on, beautiful people? My name's the Black Hokage, aka TBH, and to be honest, today is, god damn, what month is it? June 2nd, 2025. What a time to be alive. Fuck the summer. Fuck this heat. We back with more of that quality bullshit. I got one batch of articles for you, then we get on the game. What's good with everybody in the Twitch chat? What's good with everybody in the YouTube chat? If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. Hit the like button for my knuckles mug. Some refreshing water. Yeah, pay your rent. Pay your rent. Pay your rent. If you don't have rent to pay, don't act like you do, just to fit in the chat. We know you live with your mama. What's good with everybody, bro? Yeah, drop some super chats. What's good with everybody? I'm trying to decide if I want to get on Expedition 33 or if I want to get on Night Rain. I don't know, but I'm finna bring up these articles and see what's popping with them joints. Let me turn down this beat. What's the vibe today? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? I almost didn't stream, but I got up. I was tired. I got up. I said, let me put in some hours real quick. I'm really enjoying Night Rain, but Jesus, this game got issues. What's your issues with it? I can't pay my rent because I went to DreamCon. You're gonna see some of that. Night Rain is harder than I thought it would be. Cool, but honestly, shout out to J Scott with the sub. They heard the complaints and made that shit hard. BBC. My Switch 2 order got canceled. Say it ain't so. I got an article about that too. That's crazy. Kardashian curse has hit the New York Knicks. What that mean? When's game one? When is game one? Let me look at this for the Pacers and what's the name? Game one NBA Finals. Thursday. God damn. It ain't till Thursday. I don't know why I thought it was tomorrow. You gotta wait all the way to Thursday? I don't know.
Every time someone gifts 5 or more subs, I'm gonna text Sonic my feelings.
Yo, shout out to Chris with the big 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you starting off the stream right. That should be a fun series. Definitely gonna be watching that. The Knicks is frauds. The Knicks has always been frauds.
Thanks for the gifted subs, my nigga. I can say that because I'm black.
Thanks for
even
the
if
super
you don't
chat.
agree what you
Your
gonna do
donation
about
will
it,
go towards a
nigga.
new pair of running shoes. I'll need those to get away from my stalker. Her name is
Yo,
Amy, and she's an annoying
shout out to Shadow Prince.
Illiterate smut.
Shout out to Shadow Prince with the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, the big 10. And then shout out to Greyhound with the $5 super chat. He said, what's the biggest change you noticed within yourself from now to when you were in your early 20s?
Thanks for the resub.
I would like to think I've always
Now
been
I can
patient,
afford
but
a
I'm even more
retwist for my
patient.
locks.
I used to argue with you.
follower.
I used to argue with you niggas in the comment section all the fucking time. Unless I can get some content out of it, I just ban you niggas, bro. You feel me?
It's okay that you can only afford to donate a single sub. I can
I don't
only
be caring.
afford to love
Niggas be on the
Sonic,
internet
so
talking.
I totally understand.
Yo, shout out to Lunchbox Gamer with the sub. Appreciate it. And shout out to Ab with the resub. Appreciate it. Okay, let me get on these articles. Let me bang these joints out because I only got one batch for you.
Someone just resubbed.
Yo, shout out to Black Man is God with the resub. This is funny. I open up my web browser and the first article I see on MSN is Paul George doesn't hold back on Duke's Cooper flag about the NBA draft. Yo, Paul George, why don't you shut the fuck up forever and win something, nigga? God damn, ban that nigga's mic, bro. I never seen a player. I always felt like indifferent about him, but I never seen a player just like ruin his own reputation. Shut up. Just play ball. Retire. If you be a full-time podcaster. Did you see my Discord message? Nah, I have not been on Discord at all.
I appreciate the super chat, twin. I guess dropping a super bag on a super nigga like me would be super appropriate for a time like this.
I'll check it later. What up, TBH? Yo, shout out to Arno with the super chat. Night Rain is nice, but I glitched on the map during the final boss and don't know if I want to deal with it again. I feel that. That's fucking annoying. Like getting to the final boss and that shit glitched. I like it, but it is what it is. Like it definitely has problems. Not sure anyone's watched this, but here's Neil Druckmann giving more details on the new Naughty Dog game. I think I played that already. Let me bring out this joint. Do you use Notion? Because I don't have an idea I want to share with you on there. Nah, I tried
Every time
Notion.
someone
I didn't
donates
really
a super
like it.
chat, I'm going to Snapchat Sonic my intrusive thoughts.
I didn't really like it. I just write all my thoughts down in Google Docs. I thought about giving it another try, but like it felt like it was too complicated for what I wanted. Like I like to keep my shit real simple. I get why people like Notion, but I like my shit real simple. We got an update on our fallen brother, which is funny because we had an update for the update on the last stream. If you missed 2 streams ago, EA's game, their studio Cliffhanger Games under EA, their Black Panther game was canceled. And then the very next day, we got an article explaining why it was canceled. If you missed that stream, basically they said, EA's CEO said they wanted to focus on games that make them money. And they don't know if this game was going to make them money. That was the gist of it. So basically expect more Apex, more Madden, more FIFA, more live service. And now I have another article that just hit my social media for you page today with some more details about the game, unfortunately. According to Eurogamer, yeah, more NHL. They're gonna microtransaction the fuck out of.
Why do people
It's funny.
subscribe to the idea of Shadow having a BBC? Only Sonic wields that type
Shout
of
out
power.
to Obi-Wan. It's funny because when the microtransactions for the alpha of Skate first came out, I said that was a red flag because I'm like, the game's not even out and they're putting microtransactions out and niggas is dick munching because they want to play Skate so bad. And then that article came out the other day, how they want to focus on games that make them money. And they specifically said they want to focus on Apex, Madden, college football, and Skate was one of the games that the CEO listed. And that's because they know those games are going to make them money. Translation, they want to focus on microtransactions. They don't want to give us enriched, story-driven games with unique gameplay, amazing voice acting, storytelling, choices. They don't want to do nothing innovative. They want to milk you dry. And because you niggas ain't getting no bitches, you gonna let them milk you. Let me see. We got a new article. EA's canceled Black Panther game would have featured an evolved take on Shadow of Mordor's Nemesis system setting. So today, towards the end of the last month, EA's canceled its single-player Black Panther game and closed the development behind it, Cliffhanger Studios. At this time, an email seen by the media says this decision would enable the publisher to sharpen our focus and put our creative energy behind the most significant growth opportunities. Literally what I just said to you. I did not read this article before, but they're summarizing the articles before. This is what the CEO said. We want to focus our creative energy on significant growth. Translation, microtransactions. So once again, funny thing about this is we're talking about Black Panther, and in that previous article, they were talking about Skate. That's a red flag for Skate. I mean, we knew that there was going to be microtransactions, but they're blatantly telling us that is going to be our focus, milking that fucking game. Yellow flag. I wouldn't get my hopes up for that too much. But anyways, since then, a Bloomberg report has revealed a few more details from Cliffhanger Studios' now canceled Marvel game, including that the project was looking to build upon ideas from Monolith's Shadow of Mordor game, such as its Nemesis
Every time
system.
someone gives 5 or more subs, I'm gonna text Sonic my feelings.
Yo, shout out to Chef Negro with the sub. I'm curious on how, cause the system was available to the devs to use.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite resubscriber on the Citadel.
Shout out to J-Star with the sub. I'm gonna guess they probably tried to recreate it. They tried to reverse engineer it. The Nemesis system is patented, but you are allowed to reverse engineer technology. If you create something similar but doesn't have the same solution to getting to solving that problem, it's totally legal. Anyways, Cliffhanger was going to expand on this mechanism with playable heroes such as T'Challa, Killmonger, and Shuri all competing to earn the title of Black Panther. According to the report, players would select one character to play as, with others then becoming rivals they could build a relationship with. Additionally, Cliffhanger's Black Panther game would feature Marvel's fictional race of extraterrestrial shapeshifters, the Skrulls. In the game, the Skrulls will be attempting to invade Wakanda, with some of the alien creatures posing as allies. Meanwhile, other members of the Skrulls might have remembered the player's behavior and acted accordingly, sort of like in Shadow of Mordor, the report. So you would have been able to make choices based off your conversations with Skrulls, and that would have changed the game. The report stated calling it an ambitious system. So yeah, this article is just calling it the Nemesis system, but it sounds like they had their own working prototype. They basically reverse engineered it and they were trying to do their own thing. However, despite its vision, the Black Panther developer had a hard time showcasing the game's procedurally narrative experiments, with those close to the project stating that the processes were slowed down to the team building both a new game and a new studio at the same time. Reportedly, the game begun gaining more momentum prior to its shot cancellation, with many of those laid off only being hired within the last year. However, according to sources, EA executives have been left frustrated by the fact the game had not yet left pre-production after 4 years of development. And if that's true, then I understand why EA canceled it. We already know EA is money hungry and greedy. That's what they want to focus on. And you were developing the game for 4 years and it was still in pre-production. What were you guys doing? Showing up to the studio every day, just hanging out? Like, what the fuck were you guys doing? That's why the game was stuck in pre-production for 5 years. Probably. It was probably stuck in pre-production for 4 years because they were trying to figure out how to do the Nemesis system. And it kind of goes back to what I was talking about in my previous stream, where sometimes I think people go a little too hard on these developers thinking that they're trying to create a stinker. But I think this is a case of, like, this was a junior team trying to create a varsity game, meaning that, like, I don't think the talent behind Cliffhanger Studios was talented enough in game development, experienced enough to create the things and the ideas that they wanted, and they didn't find that out until they tried to actually do it. It sounds like Cliffhanger Studios is probably made of juniors and seniors from fucking Full Sail University, which is unfortunate. EA's downfall is going down hard bad. EA's downfall. EA's up, nigga. What are you talking about? Stock prices and shares, I don't know if you guys know, are primarily driven by sales. EA's downfall is not happening if it does happen, it's not happening anytime soon. EA shares. EA is up 2% at $145 per share. In the last year, they're up 12%. In the last 5 years, they're up almost 30%. You talking about their downfall, nigga? No. The way business works is sales. Yeah, they canceled this game, and you may not like the state of Apex. You said how? Because for those who don't frequent my stream, EA is the holder of 4 of the best-selling games of 2024: Madden, college football, FIFA, and the MVP bundle. The MVP bundle, for those unaware, is Madden and college football sold together at a smaller price as a bundle. They have 4, I repeat, 4 of the best-selling games of 2024. Y'all talking about EA is gonna fall off? No, these Madden niggas are addicted. These FIFA niggas cannot stop messing with Messi. College football fans have never even been to college, but they can't get off the game. And when skate comes off, they gonna ride that bitch till the wheels come off. So friendly reminder, not financial advice. I'm just speaking in generalities. If you ever want to learn anything about investment, the only thing that matters is if the company is making money or not. You have to learn to remove your feelings from things. And be like, all right, what's their books looking like? Are they making money? It might be something worth investing in. You talking about EA's about to fall off? No, they're not. No, the fuck they're not. Yo, shout out to Skrill's World with the sub. So the only thing I can suggest, if we want more cool original games, we gotta start holding our friends accountable. When you get on your Xbox, when you get on your PlayStation, when you get on your Steam and you see your friends list and you see half your friends list playing Madden, you need to send them a message like, hey, bro, I love you, but I wish you'd stop. Put the crack pipe down, please. It's getting... That MVP bundle is $150. It is? How much did it sell? How much did the MVP bundle sell 2024? No available results. $150. Like, let's do the math here. Let's say this is probably on the light side. Let's say it sold 2 million copies, right? We multiply that by 150. You talking about EA fell off? No, nigga. Like and then you add in the microtransactions, that might be 500 million, like, right? Like, oh my God, bro. Can you explain what exactly was special about the Nemesis system? Isn't it just when an NPC that remembers what you did, like in Telltale games or open world games, like Fallout, Outer Worlds? Sort of. The difference is with Telltale games is it was strictly narrative, so it was more controlled. So when you play like a Telltale game and they remember the decision you make and it affects it in the future, it was all narrative driven. But what made Shadow of Mordor's Nemesis system special is they remembered what you did in a live action moment, and it made the moments more dynamic. So you didn't know what you were gonna get. Like there were little moments where, like, I remember in Shadow of Mordor, I poked out the eyeball of one of the orcs, and he ran away. And he's like, "You son of a bitch, I won't forget this." Like 15 hours later, I'm fighting a boss, and out of nowhere, I hear, "Ranger, you remember me?" And then the camera cuts to an orc with a fucking eye patch. This nigga tries to jump you in the middle of the boss fight. So that's what makes it special. It's sort of like the Telltale thing, but it's the fact that it just adds a level of dynamicism that we had never seen in a game before, and it made it for... Sometimes you don't need to do something big and super mind-blowing. Some small little tweaks like that, the systems are very innovative, bro, and fun. AC Shadows is too long. They keep adding things to Kazam. These games is getting... I'm trying to wrap my brain around, are these games too long or are we just too old? That's what I'm trying to find. It's not just... Yeah, and it's not scripted, right? It's literally random. So that's what made it fun. If you've never played Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War, you could probably get the game for like $5-10 on Steam at this point. Check it out if you ever get a chance. It's really good. If you like Batman Arkham, you'll like it. It's literally Assassin's Creed meets Batman Arkham. I knew nothing about Middle Earth, nothing about Lords of the Rings, but I still enjoyed the game. I was still able to follow the joint. It's definitely worth it. But great games. So yeah, that's your update. Going back to what we was talking about to bring this back full circle. Yeah, EA ain't falling off. They making plenty of money. Same thing with Take-Two Interactive when GTA 6 comes out. It's hard. I think it's hard for people like us to wrap our brains around the idea that EA is not about to collapse, because the only EA game probably any of us have played recently is, in terms of multiplayer, is probably Apex. But you got to remember, there are people out there that, you know, they go to the steel mill, they inhale the steel residue, then they for 9 hours, then they come home, they boot up the Call of Duty, they boot up the Madden, and call you the N-word. You got to remember that shit. It is a thing, and there are a lot more people that live their life like that than there are of us. These games, the unfortunate thing is, like, games like this are games that push the culture forward, that push boundaries, but they don't always sell the best. And these companies are driven, unfortunately, by sales these days. It's not the same gaming industry when we were kids in the 90s and early 2000s, where I feel like it was driven more by creativity with a mix of business. Now it's completely driven by business because all these companies are publicly traded. Once you go public, you have a board you have to appease, and the only thing they want to hear is, did we grow? I do feel like the bubble's going to burst at some point, because you can't achieve 20% growth year over year for 20 years straight. It's just not possible. There's only so many gamers in the world. There's only so many gamers interested in your game. And at some point, people are going to get sick of this shit.
Is black now. I love a curvy chocolate queen.
The day the Madden, the FIFA gamers wake up, the Call of Duty gamers wake up and demand better for themselves.
I mean, thanks for
the industry. Like, you know that picture, like that futuristic picture, like nature will just fucking heal, bro. Nature will heal. Capitalism strikes again, it strikes again. Nature will heal. For those unaware, this week is Summer Gamesfest. We no longer have E3, so the biggest gaming news show or press conference of the year, always in the summer, is now Summer Gamesfest, hosted by Jeff Keighley, the same person who hosts the Game Awards. And it's later this week. It kicks off on June 5th, I believe. I probably will be streaming the press conferences, doing live reactions, breakdowns, and all that stuff. If you've never watched it before, this is probably the funnest time of the year. It's like the Super Bowl for games, because we get to see what's coming in the future, what you need to plan for, especially PS4 niggas, because we know you're broke.
Holy shit. Someone just resubbed.
Shout out to Trent be chilling. I think I got the schedule here. So Unreal Fest is this week in Florida, and we'll start with an update on the state of Epic Games' proprietary development tools. While aimed at the studios and publishers, the Fortnite maker also confirmed that CD Projekt Red will be showcasing new tech for The Witcher 4, which is being made in Unreal Engine 5. That'll start on June 3rd. That's tomorrow at 9:30. I'm not streaming that shit.
Every bit of this money to invest in Bitcoin.
Fuck no.
Eventually, one of these hoes will be bit by hedgehog fever.
I'm gonna go ahead and
to suck up every bit of my seed. And guess
I'm
what? I'ma let him.
Shout out to Jiggle Them Balls with the daily bits. I appreciate you, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the fraud watch for myself. I lied. I said I was gonna stream this shit. I'm not streaming this shit. This is at 9:30 a.m. I don't care about this one enough. I'm on the West Coast, so for me, that's 6:30. Fuck that. When I boot up the stream, we'll talk about what they announced. This one will be pretty boring because the state of Unreal is more for like game developers. But if you're interested in game development, this would probably be the interesting one for you, because the Unreal Engine is free. They're going to show off the latest tech that they have for game developers, and you might get like a preview at some new games and stuff like that. But this one's more nerdy. Then see the Mixed Summer Games Showcase on the 3rd. Is this the trailer for this? Let's see, continue reading. Formerly known as the Guerrilla Collective, the Mixed Summer Showcase will be an event dedicated to debuting new and upcoming indie games. They are usually fun and full of smaller but neat looking projects you might not over. So this is the indie one. This one will be at 12. I'm not streaming this one too. I lied about that. Because that shit is at 9 in the morning for me. I'm not getting up for that, nigga. I'll be just waking up. Let's look at the trailer though, but I'll go over whatever they announce. I'm not gonna lie, they probably won't see nothing too crazy. Yeah, a bunch of Doom clones, not gonna lie. Oh, they don't have a trailer, it's just for the thing. I think I'm just gonna watch. Yeah, that's the main thing I'd be excited for, the main showcase. What up, Tim? And then Summer Games Fest Live, June 6th. I think this is the main one. Game Awards host Jeff Keighley will be backstage in LA this week to host his 5th Summer Games Fest. It's been 5 years, god damn. 5 years since the collapse of E3. At some point, we're going to be telling our kids about that. The event is usually several hours long, featuring updates and world premieres on dozens of games and a celebrity cameo or two. Last year's show included Star Wars Outlaws, Black Myth Wukong, blah, 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 blah. We get it. This one starts June 6th at 5 p.m. EST, which would be 3 for me. That's actually great because it'll be 7 hours. So we'll probably stream the whole thing of that. I'm going to put that in my phone so I don't forget. See, June 6th. That one I will live stream. That is Friday. All right, let's see. Bro, don't hit me. Summer Games Fest, 3 p.m. Why you hit me, bro? That's not nice. Here we go. Wednesday, no, Friday. Save. Boom. Damn, 5 years already. 2 p.m. for me? Wait. Oh, yeah, you're right, 2. You're right, 2. My fault, 2. You're right. I'm tired. Let me fix that so I know. That's still cool. That's a cool time. And then Days of Devs Summer Games Fest Edition. This will be on June 6th. Day of Devs is my favorite twice annual gaming showcase featuring a wonderfully curated selection of eclectic games hyped directly by their creators. They're always at least one super cool looking, some more indie games basically. Probably sit down with some of the indie devs and so they can talk about their games. That's at 7 p.m. Maybe I'll stream that because that's like right after this one. And the Outer Worlds 2 showcase is Sunday too, right? I don't know. Let me scroll down. IO Interactive's James Bond showcase on the 6th. That starts at 9 p.m. Oh, this is gonna be a long stream. God damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna have to hit the gamer subs on Friday, chat. Hot on the heels of Day of the Devs is IO Interactive showcase featuring updates on Hitman, Mind's Eye, and our first big look at the studio's take on the James Bond franchise with 007 First Light, Mind's Eye, a techno thriller third-person shooter, okay, from ex-Grand Theft Auto producer Leslie. Oh wait, they're talking about Mind's Eye, never mind. Boo. We don't care about that shit. We only care about fucking this 007 game. I want to see what this is about. So that one will be at 6. I'll probably turn it off when they put on Mind's Eye. That'll put me to sleep. And then the Wholesome Direct is on Saturday, June 7th. A barrage of colorful, vibrant, and adorable cozy games. I'm not streaming that shit, chat. That shit's for nerds. Y'all can watch that on your own time. It seems like Friday's the only one that worth streaming. Me waiting for Gears of War E-Day news. Yeah, where the Xbox showcase at? Future Games Showcase Summer Games Show, June 7th. The Future Games Showcase is sort of like the intermission of the annual Summer Games Fest celebration, with everyone still hungover from Summer Games Fest live the day before. A bunch of interesting announcements for games you've never heard of sneak out in the afternoon or on Saturday just for you to discover. Trailers a week ago later. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, okay, there is an Xbox Showcase. So June 8th on Sunday. Am I right about that? So we're going to stream that one. Let me write that one down. Got to do the Sunday. We got work this weekend, chat. We got work this weekend. Let's see, Xbox Showcase. That's at what time? Microsoft will be hosting its big summer event during the traditional Sunday slot. It's held back during the height of E3. Since then, the tech giant has gobbled up half the video game industry and started taking its first-party releases multi-platform. Its 2025 Xbox Showcase will likely contain updates on things like the next Fable, Gears of War. We gotta see some Gears of War E-Day gameplay, and Call of Duty, with a second mini showcase dedicated entirely to the Outer Worlds 2. Set to take place afterwards. While the company is rumored to have backed off making a dedicated gaming handheld, an Xbox branded version of the next Asus ROG Ally will probably get unveiled during the event this weekend. This is 1 p.m. on so 10 o'clock for me, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. on a Sunday, 10 a.m. on a Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, boom. Save that one in the schedule. Need that Fable gameplay. Yeah, it's overdue. They need to show some shit. We got to see Halo. Halo? What are you talking about, bro? Ain't no Halo coming, bro. That Halo that they showed with Unreal Engine 5, that ain't coming anytime soon. Okay. And then the PC Game Show, also on Sunday. The PC Game Show, hosted by Day 9 Plot, returns with the perfect live stream to find out what's coming next in the world of PC. This shit will probably be ass. The PC Gaming Show is always ass. I ain't streaming this shit unless I want to take a nap. While there are plenty of showcase for small indie games from the big console blockbusters, the PC Gaming Showcase always does a great job of highlighting the wonderful, varied middle ground of PC-centric releases. I don't know if I'm gonna stream that one. Why do you keep hitting me, dude? You need a hug? You need a kiss? You want to talk to the people? You want to lick your lips on the mic? Yeah. Why you being light-skinned? Talk to the people, Piccolo. Stop licking your lips, bro. Quit being light-skinned. Let's see. We wouldn't have to wait so long for new games if the industry wasn't so obsessed with giving every game photorealistic graphics. I don't know if that's the problem. I think the bigger issue is everybody still has this idea they need to release their games in the fall. But I mean, when you have a game like Split Fiction that just recently came out, I don't think everybody's worried about hyper realistic graphics. And is there anything else? Is there a June Nintendo Direct? Nintendo has traditionally held some sort of event in June to tease its summer games and fall lineup, but you might have heard that it's currently in the middle of launching the Switch 2. Yeah, for those unaware, the Switch 2 comes out on the 5th. I seen a tweet earlier, and they were talking about like this feels like the most anticlimactic launch for a video game system ever. And I'm not gonna lie, I literally talked to my girl about this morning. I was like, does it feel like a new console's coming out? She was like, no. I was like, I kind of agree. I don't know what it is. Like outside of the people who like pre-ordered it, it didn't seem like anybody's really that excited for it. And I think it's because like Mario Kart's cool, but like I don't really want to play it that bad. That's why I wasn't tripping out that shit. Like, y'all gotta come up with some better games. Where is Sony's big summer showcase? Because of the game pricing, that too. Yeah, I just like, I feel like when new consoles drop, there's like this energy in the air, like, holy shit. I feel bad for some of y'all that didn't get to experience the era of when the PS3 and the Xbox 360 came out. Motherfuckers was camping and shit like that. I mean, even with the PS4, actually. That's probably why y'all still camped out with that shit now. Sony's also MIA at the moment. Well, if they ain't got nothing going on, who cares? $80 games a potential brick in my purchase. Nah, I'm good, fam. I feel that. Vote with your wallet. So yeah, that's the lineup. That's what's coming this week. It should be a big week for announcements. I'm excited to see this James Bond game. It's been a while since we had a James Bond game. I hope we get some new original IPs, some stuff we've never seen before. On the indie side, I want to see some cool, different games. I don't want to see from the indie showcase a million Doom clones, a million farming simulators, because that's another genre that's just been beaten to death by indie games. Farming games with cute, colorful art that look like Terraria. We get it, bro. Follower. The game with the girls with the fox in the forest trying to find the meaning of life. We get it, bro. Come on, make something different. Trying to show that Backslogs in love. No more RT walking simulators. I'm saying, well, we already saw this. They're gonna show off James Bond, so no reason to. Is this James Bond they're gonna put in the game? Is this gonna be the new one for the movies, or is this just something separate? Is this like an announcement for the movies as well? That's what I want to know. What was my first car? And you got a dream car? My first car was a Honda, and my dream car, I don't have one. I don't really care about cars. Cars are just for something to get me from point A to B. Matter of fact, I was literally talking to my girl about this recently. The only reason I haven't traded in my Tesla is I don't know what I want. I don't give a fuck about cars. She was like, you should get a Lexus. She's like, I can see you in a Lexus. I was like, I don't know shit about Lexuses. I take that back. I do want a car, but the cars I do want, America blocks them from coming over. I want one of them BYDs, bro. We can't get them over here. They can get them in Europe, but we can't get them over here. I gotta look at Lexus or something like that. But yeah, I don't really. To me, cars are just to get from point A to B. It's never really been my thing. Remember GoldenEye on the GameCube? Yeah, I used to play a lot of the fucking 007 games back in the day. Lexus is one of the best brands to buy because they hold value. Like I don't have like a picture. This is how like out of loop I am about cars. I don't have a picture in my head when I hear the word Lexus. Like that's how like I don't even know what that shit looked like. I was gonna do my research. My motorcycle is Chinese, so many features for the fraction of the cost. Must be nice. Get the upcoming Rivian truck. I wanted a Rivian until I saw some reviews, and like they were saying that like the new Rivian SUV, the iPad in the car, it's like it's very slow and not responsive. And I'm like, I got a 2018 Tesla, and my screen is more responsive than that new Rivian. Like, I'm not gonna buy a futuristic tech car where the tech doesn't work. That kind of like defeats the purpose. So like, I don't trust Rivian right now. I'm rooting for them because it's American, but like, it's not where it needs to be. I could get because I got a friend that works for Toyota. I could get one of the Toyota sports cars. I forgot what it was called. It was one that I really liked, but like, I'm not like super gung-ho about it. The Supra, it might have been that. Let me see. Toyota Supra. Yeah, I think it was this. Yeah. I know somebody who's high on the food chain at Toyota. I can get a discount for one of these if I really want to. Are these nice cars? Are they nice? But then it's like, I don't know if I want a sports car. I never saw myself in a sports car. I'm not gonna lie, I like having an SUV because like I've always wanted a truck too. Like I like being able to move my stuff around. You said no Hellcat? It's enough black people in Hellcats chat. Come on, man. Oh yeah, they nice. Would you drive a Slingshot? I don't even know what that is, dog. What brand is that? I think it's enough black people in the Hellcats chat. Like moth to a flame. Get a Lexus. I'm gonna look into them eventually. Lexus is the luxury brand of Toyota. I did not know that. So Toyota owns them. I did not know that. I think I kind of want. That's why I wanted the Rivian. I think I kind of want to stick with an SUV.
Why do people resubscribe
I want a
to
car
the idea
that
of Shadow having a BBC?
Sports cars never spoke to me like
power.
that. And also, I want a car that I can grow into. I like to be able to move stuff, be able to put a bunch of stuff in the trunk, and I might need space one day. I might need space one day. So I don't want to buy a small ass car and then regret it later. Acura is the luxury version of Honda too. Okay. Yo, I'm 6'3". I got a pickup truck, bro. I need the room, especially. I do want a truck. That would be like a second vehicle for me.
Before Selena sees this month's bank statements.
I wanted one of those Ford Lightnings until the reviews came out. They said that shit is ass. I was like, yeah, I'll stay away from that shit. Get back to this game and stuff. Not this nerd shit. Nerd stuff. One day I will look into Lexus. Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. It's such a badly kept secret. It's been leaked by a statue maker who just assumed we all knew it was coming. In the days of yore, before we all had this internet nonsense, leaks happened organically, concretely. They happened in printed books and in frantic conversations in the cloisters. In the time for the Roman Republic, unannounced video games were leaked by loose-lipped sculptors in ungraded moments out of the gourds on Hippocrates. A more civilized age, bro, what are you talking about? And one we've recaptured thanks to the good folks at Pure Arts, a merch maker that deals in a line of Swish Assassin's Creed statues featuring the likes of Ezio, Altair, Cassandra, Bayek, and all other hooded murderers love from Ubisoft's long-running Pope fighting sim. What are you talking about, bro? Did they leak it right here? Something big is definitely happening regarding the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. The people at Pure Arts unveiled a new collection of figures, but the Edward one was missing. When asked, they said, let's see. Yeah, who wrote this? Like, nigga, did you just graduate or something? You don't have to use all those words.
I did notice some people asking about why there's no Edward. There's reasons.
I keep replying saying there's more coming. It's a line.
Like, yeah, I mean, how many you want us to release?
That was definitely a very facetious answer. He's like, why don't we have an Edward Kenway statue? He said, I don't know, wink, wink, wink. They just probably can't talk about it now, but that was very... That was read between the lines. They were saying something.
Would you like us to release like 14 at the same time? That would kill me.
Well,
yeah, okay.
Assassin's Creed fans out there, you should be aware that there is something going on with Edward. So obviously we can't.
Has that been announced?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw rumors about it.
Okay.
No, I definitely saw an article about this.
Okay.
So I mean, if you're not a true Assassin's Creed fan, it's not my fault.
If you
what does that have to do with anything? They're yapping. It's probably coming. If you care about it, some games aren't meant to be remade. A lot of people love this game, so I think this would print money for Ubisoft. People are nostalgic for things. People are getting to that age. There's a lot of people out there that are at that age where they're starting to get nostalgic for things that they were in high school for. Because a lot of things that happen like 10 years ago, and a lot of people's brain is still fresh in their head, and then you tell them it was 10 years ago, and it's like, wait a minute, am I old? They'll be like, yeah, you are. Yeah, see, people in the chat saying I love that game. Bunch of word salad. Somebody in the chat confirmed this, so I'm glad I actually saved this article. News reports are coming out that several major retailers are canceling Switch 2 pre-orders last minute due to not having enough supply. Customers affected may have to wait a month or more for the Switch 2 restocks. And this is why I said last week, because reports were coming out that stores were going to have a very limited amount of Switch consoles. So if you show up, you might be able to get one. And I said, show up at your own risk. I just read that article and it was a bunch of maybes. And now I'm thinking there's not going to be much of any day one purchases. It's only going to go to pre-orders because the pre-orders are getting canceled. Someone in the chat said that they was affected. You said you ready for The Last of Us 1+2 remake remaster? Yo, shut up, bro. So, you know, unfortunate if your pre-order got canceled or whatever, but I mean, I promise you're not missing out on much. Niggas is gonna be on fucking Mario Kart for about 3 days and then get off that shit. Once they realize, they're like, oh, wait a minute, I played this game. I'm bringing my tool with me in case Crazy's act crazy. Tool. I don't think anybody's gonna get into a shootout over a Nintendo Switch. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think you'll be alright, dog. I think you'll be alright. Because it's a Nintendo event. Instead of bringing your tool with you, instead of your tool being like a pistol, your tool should be the Luigi vacuum, just in case some violence break out. You can suck them up like Luigi's Mansion 3. Imagine getting shot over a Switch. Yeah, I think you'll be safe. Smite 2 developer Hi-Res Studios lets go of their president and other executives. Smite 2 developer Hi-Res Studio has been hit by more layoffs. This time, however, rather than developers being let go, it was the executive leadership. About time. This is how it usually should go. Instead of firing the developers, fire the people that made the developers make the fucking game. First revealed on social media by a former Hi-Res employee, the studio has let go of their president Stuart Chisholm, executive producer Travis Brown, and another senior staff member known as Radar. The news was then confirmed on Reddit by Alex Canator, who said that he is now leading the development team at a subsidiary Titan Forge. Unfortunately, there were a handful of layoffs in senior management positions only last Thursday. Stu is transitioning away from Hi-Res as part of this, and Travis and Radar were also affected, as well as a few other folks, but blah, 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 blah. None of this is a surprise. When they announced Smite 2, I said this game was DLA from the jump. People tried to tell me I didn't know what I was talking about. You not excited for this game? I said, nigga, no.
Subscribe to beating Robin's ass.
I played Smite. I really like Smite. I had like 500 plus hours on Smite 1, but I played Smite back in 2012. I played Smite when it was in beta. I played it from 2012 to like 2014. That was one of the earliest games that I streamed. Played the hell out of it. It just ran its course for me. That's why I stopped playing it. But when they announced Smite 2, the reason I dismissed it is because it just wasn't different enough from the first game. Also, you have to keep in mind the world has changed. Like, niggas is not, outside of League of Legends, there's not room really for a new MOBA. MOBAs were a trend. And back then, everybody was able to make a MOBA, but then it got eaten by the new trend, which was BRs. And then now they're trying to make extraction shooters. But the industry is constantly shifting with different trends. And I feel like it was too late to make Smite 2. And then what they did make, it wasn't innovative enough. It was just an up-res version of the first game. And I was like, this game is going to Floposaurus Rex. And then another reason why their studio presidents are getting fired is because not only is Smite 2 a flop, you got to keep in mind, what's the third-person shooter? That shit was a flop. It was popular for like 3 months, but they fucked up with a couple updates. What was that game called? I can't even remember the name of that shit. Third person shooter, Hi-Res, not Paladins. Rogue Company. Rogue Company was supposed to be that game. I don't know how Rogue Company failed. It came out in 2020 when we was all locked in the house. Paladins wasn't able to go mainstream. It had its like core audience, but it wasn't able to go mainstream because of Overwatch. People kept comparing it to Overwatch. But I think Rogue Company should have been much bigger than what it was. Realm Royale was a fail. Divine Knockout was a Super Saiyan fail. I played that game. Most of y'all probably don't even remember DKO. That was one of those games where I'm like, why did you guys spend development time and money on this game? Like, make an original game. I don't even know what the fuck Global Agenda is. I liked Rogue Company. I liked it too. Just didn't put out enough content fast enough. I feel like that's the problem with these live service games. And that's why I think single player games is really where it's at. A good single player game, when people hear about it, word of mouth, even if they don't buy it right away, you can add it to the Steam wishlist and buy it eventually. I feel like a solid single player game will always sell. I'm pretty sure someone is about to go play Shadow of Mordor because I just talked about it earlier and what made the Nemesis system great. But these multiplayer games are a trend. People are only gonna play, and I'm not talking about the hardcore audience, but I'm talking about the casuals. They're only gonna play it as long as it's trendy. We're seeing it right now with Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is not trendy anymore. So now what you have is the hardcore audience bitching and complaining that they're currently in a flying meta and a poking meta because y'all nerfed the dive characters to the ground. So that's why I'm always gonna advocate against live service games, because live service games are great for making money here and there, but there's gonna come a point where that shit fails. But I feel like good single player, not bad, but good single player games are always gonna be a slow burn that make money. Batman sales went crazy when Kai played it. Probably Elden Ring too. When Kai played Elden Ring, that shit went stupid. It's just nothing like getting lost in a world. Like, I feel bad for people who don't have an imagination and don't want to get lost in a different world. Shit is crazy, bruh. I reached plat and stopped playing it. Real shit. He said, Marvel Rivals is trendy to me. That shit is not trendy anymore. It has its core audience. But they're definitely on the clock. I think they're definitely on the clock. Hit the like button. The past 2 games of the year were both single player. Matter of fact, it's actually very rare that a multiplayer game is game of the year. So just some food for thought. You even ate that game was 1 or 2 patches away from being hated. Pretty much. What up, Coochie Mane? Coochie Mane. Yeah, the problem with live service games is they're always 1 or 2 patches away from being a failure. All it takes is, and then there's so much competition. New games are releasing all the time. If you drop a patch that people hate, I'm gonna go play something else. I don't have to sit around. We are not in 2005 anymore. I do not have to sit around and wait and hope that the game gets better. Like, I just go play something else. Like, matter of fact, I got a Steam backlog of like 4,000 games and about 3,900 of them bitches I ain't touched, because Steam sales be fucking my wallet up. My friend just asked me to download Road Company. Are the servers still up? You're gonna be waiting 10 hours to find one game. Madden NFL cover star has been revealed. The Madden curse continues. It's Saquon Barkley. What's that doing for anybody? Is that doing anything for anybody? Anybody? Is this doing it? I don't really care. From what I'm seeing across different markets, including gaming, I don't think the majority of companies haven't caught up to the player base's new attention span and how fast you need to move and to hold attention. Pretty much. And it's unfortunate. I don't have any input on that. New Gen V season 2 trailer dropping September 17th. Season 1 was fire. If you haven't watched it, it's a spinoff of The Boys. Let's check it out. I saved it for the stream. Matter of fact, let's go to the YouTube version, get the high quality one. Gen V season 2 trailer. They're probably gonna write him out the show. They're probably gonna kill him in the show, which, I mean, it makes sense. Give him like an honorable death in the show or something. Because what other reason is he crying? That's his problem, not mine. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Shit. Oh, I already know this. We already know X Defiance officially shut down. I don't care. This game fucking sucks, nigga. This is a perfect example of what I was just talking about earlier. People's attention span shift really quickly. This game came out. It was full of hackers. One of the worst battle passes I've ever seen. You made a shooting game where the hit registration doesn't work. You made a video game that's literally about tagging enemies, and you couldn't tag the enemies half the fucking time. And then people are surprised that it failed. I set up on the stream and said it was gonna fail, and niggas was like, "No, you're just a Call of Duty fanboy. Just to get into Century because no skill-based matchmaking. No skill-based matchmaking doesn't change the fact that it's full of hackers. Shut the fuck up." This game deserved to die. It deserved its failure. What up, Flot? Yeah, no skill-based matchmaking is not a pitch sale for the average. Imagine being the average person who walks into a GameStop and you'd be like, I'm looking for a new shooting game. You have any recommendations? Yeah, there's this game called X Defiant. There's no skill-based matchmaking. The average man, woman, or child is gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about, you fucking dweeb? What are you talking about? Okay, skill-based matchmaking. Once again, the only people who care about skill-based matchmaking are people who are not good enough to be pros. Gamers, those streamers that are better than the average player, they're probably better than their audience, but they're not good enough to play on the pro circuit. Those are the only people that care about skill-based matchmaking. And the reason being is because then they can't pub stop in front of their audience and flex their e-penis. Who cares, bro? You niggas is fucking dweebs. I've never complained about it. You know what happens when I get my scout pushback in a few matches of Call of Duty? I get off the game. And I take a break, bro. One of my boys' friends was a huge advocate for X-Define and said it was better than COD, but he only plays free games. You said that nigga broke. X-Define was helmed by the guy who made the worst COD. I don't know why people were excited. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, another one. We'll see you next year. Another flop, I'm pretty sure. Is that all the articles I got? I think it is. Let me go in the sub box real quick. Let me switch my... Is there any other trailers I need to be aware of before I get on this game? I think I might get on Expedition for a little bit because I don't think I have anybody to run Night Rain with. Let's see, sub box. It's engagement-based matchmaking. Yeah, engagement-based matchmaking is the real problem. That's the real devil, bro. What about Rivals? I'm not stressing myself out. I have no interest in playing that game. You know what I do have interest in? I heard a clip right before I started streaming. That new Clips album, my ears is ready for it. They said they got a Kendrick verse on there, but I heard 2 snippets off that Clips album. That shit sounding like it might be one of the best albums of the year. I don't know. They playing with words. They playing with verbs. They playing with beats. They playing with heat. You seen the Jurassic Park popcorn buckets? Nah. You excited for that shit? But let's see. What else we got? Real Rap is back. Real Rap is back. Shinobi, Downtown Illinois. Everything about leveraging WAP for clips on your channel. Leveraging WAP? Are you talking about pussy? Wet ass pussy? Yo, what are you talking about, bro? Yo, explain yourself, nigga. What the fuck? Did you just ask me if I would... You ever thought about using women for attention? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Nah, it's a platform. Check it off. I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? What the fuck is WAP? I don't know. Yo, link it. What are you talking about, dude? Oh, shit. I'm like, yo, you ever thought about using bitches to get views? No? Like, what the fuck? Pharrell showing his ass off on them beats? Nah, facts. We about to find out who really a rap fan. Bro. I don't think there's anything other trailers. Dice Legends. My girl and I just watched Sinners this weekend. I forgot Michael B. Jordan was playing 2 different characters. He did it so well. Canelo versus Crawford may be on Netflix. It don't matter where it's at. I'm gonna find it, nigga, for free. Shit. It don't matter where it's at, nigga. I'm watching. Let's see. Yakuza 0. I don't care about none of this shit. I guess I'm about to get on the game, man. Got this. Not sure if the chat is ready. What a link to the WAP at, bro? I don't know what you talking about. Elder Scrolls Online, Marvel Rivals, don't care. Megan 2.0, I'm gonna see that shit. Expedition 33 video review. I'm getting one that explains it. I'll DM it on IG. Bet. I'll check later then. Appreciate you, bro. Saw one of the bigger creators saying, wah. Victory banner official announcement trailer. Yeah, let me get a link to the WAP. All right, let's check this shit out. Killer of Killers. Oh, this reminds me, I need to read issue 2 of Predator versus Spider-Man. Yeah, I seen that, Xander. I'm not talking about that shit on screen, man. This got the Spider-Man animation style. Predator versus Spider-Man, that'd be fire. It's a book. It's an ongoing book right now, a comic book. The first issue was really fire. I gotta read the second one. Oh, I'm already picking. I'm already knowing higher power. I'm getting that Imperial. I got a list of shit I'm getting this week. I'm getting Imperial. I already know about it. I know it's a new series. You know I stay on it. Come on now. This looks good though. What services is coming? I don't matter. I watched a video about the ethics of piracy and like This shit got me cracking up the other day, bro. I was like, oh shit. What was I about to say? Somebody said you have any comic book recommendations. This weekend I caught up on Absolute Martian Manhunter. I read the first 3 issues that are out. Pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10 so far. It's pretty good. The art is fire. Really crazy spin on the character. I've never read anything Martian Manhunter before, but I know that story is very different based off what I've seen in like the cartoons and shit. I like it. I'm gonna keep up with it. So this week I'll either read Superman or Wonder Woman or Green Lantern. I got so much to catch up on. But Martian Manhunter, Absolute Martian Manhunter's gas. It's good. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up that Batman Deadpool joint. Yeah, the art is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a nice little plot twist because it's not like, I can't tell if it's going to be a superhero book. It seems more like a murder mystery type of shit. I don't want to say too much without spoiling it. It's a really interesting twist on the character. It's the most different of the Absolutes. Like, it's really different, but I like it. That's what makes it good. The art is fucking fire in that book. I can see that. I can see it getting animated as well, but that's just me hoping. Isn't there a new Black Panther comic coming out Wednesday? I think there's the Ultimate Black Panther coming out. I'm not gonna lie, that started before I started reading again. They're like on issue like 20 or something like that. I'll just wait for like a omnibus to come out or some shit like that. What's the name? King Kong and Godzilla versus the Justice League 2 comes out this week too. That sounds like that's gonna be fire. I'm copping that too. It's a bunch of really good books coming out this week. What'd you link right here? Neil Druckmann.
Been working on this project at Naughty Dog for 4 years now. We just announced it. It's called Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. It's our venture into more sci-fi stuff.
What kind of sci-fi? Like, I mean, obviously I know you, but is it like you talking?
Having a BBC. Only Sonic wields that
Shout
type
out to Marvy
of power.
with the subs.
Deep space? Are you talking about? Is it Earthbound?
It's not. It's not Earthbound. It takes place 2,000 years in an alternate future that deviates in the late 80s.
Intergalactic DEI.
Wow.
And we spent like
Marvel
years just coming up with that timeline, and it's dealing with. It's funny. It's like I joke about this with the team. It's like, oh, we made a game with The Last of Us 2. We made certain creative decisions. I got us a lot of hate. A lot of people love it, but a lot of people hate that game.
Who gives a shit?
Exactly. But so
you should give a shit. It's your fucking fans. What are you talking about, bro? There's a problem. Yes, men, dude. It's okay to have feedback. It's loud. Like, I give a shit.
The joke is like, you know what? Let's do something that people won't care as much about. Let's make a game about faith and religion. So there is just we not only in this alternate history timeline, we've made this where the timeline deviates. This new religion becomes pretty prominent, and then we spend years just building out this religion of like from the original prophet all the way how it gets like changed and sometimes bastardized and evolves over all these years, and then like all these people from this.
How many? You said 2,000 years?
2,000.
Coincidentally, 2,000 years.
Coincidentally, 2,000.
I predict that like it starts off about religion, but you're gonna discover it's a cult because it's been bastardized. That's what I predict.
And this whole religion takes place on this one planet, and then at one point, all communication stops from this planet.
Nice.
And you're playing a bounty hunter
Space
that's chasing
Joel
her bounty,
Osteen.
and she crash lands on this planet. And it's and I really wanted to make a game about faith and religion, but also about
this. It sounds
just being lonely. So many of the previous games we've done, there's always like an ally with you, and you're talking. I was like, I really want you to be lost in a place that you're really confused about what happened here. Who are the people here? What was their history? And in order to get off this planet, like, again, no one has been heard from this planet for 600 years. So if you ever have hoped to have a chance to get off, you have to figure out what happened here. And so we still have a ways to go, but I'm
Sure.
kind of very excited to see. And it's like, again, these things are so complex and big, and there's so much.
It's a shame this is not coming to PS4 because he just said that one of the major themes of this new game is going to be about loneliness, and like that's something PS4 niggas could definitely relate to, but they can't afford a PS5, so they won't be able to understand what's going on. I read Mr. Terrific yesterday. You put me on. Mr. Terrific was pretty good. I enjoyed it. All right, let's get on the game. Let's see, Xbox. Sounds pretty cool though. The concept of the story. At the end of the day though, I'm a gameplay first person. I need to see more game. I need to see more gameplay. DM some stuff over on the big rig. Bet I'll check it out later. I'm gonna go get some more water first though. I'm back from DreamCon. The ish was fun. It looks like y'all was having fun. Niggas was fighting at DreamCon too. Y'all had a lot of fun. You beat Gaiden? Who's Gaiden? Did you just spoil the game for me? Doggy. Backseaters inbound. I'm saying, what up, Watts? Someone wrote free Tory on a wooden board and threw it at the wrestling ring for people to clean up. Can't have nothing, bro. The motherfuckers cannot act right. DreamCon's a hard pass this year. Ain't nobody trying to be around Meg Thee Stallion and her mid-ass music. Well, I think there was other things to do besides hang around Meg Thee Stallion, to be fair. It seemed like there was a lot of things to do. So last time I played this game, I beat the pink sheep or whatever the fuck that shit was. So we back to the story. I will say maybe I'm out of the loop, but when they announced that she was coming, a lot of people were like super excited. I'm like, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a lot of people out there with Meg Thee Stallion on their playlist. She's not on mine, but to each his own, you know. People are allowed to like her. Yeah, ain't nobody making you go see Megan. Facts. Hey, TBH, I heard that they're thinking of making a Sinner sequel without Coogler directing it. I ain't heard that. Who told you that? The guy at GameStop? He owns the IP. I don't think they can do that. All right, where progresses the story? Let's see. Expedition. How do I bring up the map again? Oh, up in the D-pad. All right, we need to go that way then. Fuck it, we ball. It's like some shit you shouldn't repeat. Facts. You won't own it for 20 more years. All right, who we gonna take out? Is he dead? Yeah. Damn. Let us ooh. Don't hit me. I don't have to throw you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, we've definitely leveled up. This is only high because Meg likes anime. Well, I don't like her, yeah. I think they asked Coogler himself, and he said he wasn't interested in a sequel. Coogler? Yeah, I read an article that he's like, I'm not trying to do that shit. I don't think there should be a sequel. Everything doesn't need to be a sequel. That's why art is in such a bad place right now, bro. Everybody want to make a sequel. Every rapper sounds the same. We don't need that. Like, let people make what the fuck they want to make and go about their business. If you want to milk it, find a new way to advertise it. God damn. Is there going to be a movie adaptation of this game? Yeah, they announced it. Everything getting an adaptation. I got to go this way. Wolfing and elbowing niggas during stupid ass dances. Yeah, I seen a clip from what's that giant DreamCon. Niggas was doing the Q dance. I said, damn, I know Ace wish he was there doing all them goofy college dances and shit.
Every time someone donates a super chat, I'm going to Snapchat Sonic my intrusive thoughts.
Yo, shout out to Bryce with the super chat. Faced a hard boss in the expedition, almost beat it, and I fucked up the parry at the end and almost broke my TV and control. Breathe. You hit that moment where you were like, let me calm down. Let me calm down. I'm an adult. Wait, what the fuck? What did I do? Did I mean to do that? Was that supposed to happen?
How did the Jestrels survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them.
This is open world with turn-based combat. Yeah.
Told you Jestrels were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
You press down on the D-pad to start camp. Oh, I fat fingered. I was like, well, how the fuck did I start this shit? Go to sleep. Remember the current objective. Just go to sleep. Whoops. I was hot. I was on that boss for no shit almost an hour. Nah, I know that feeling. You're like, oh my god, I gotta start again. But to be fair, a lot of RPGs play like this. Like the way this world map is set up, it's definitely paying homage to like the 90s. Like every RPG is like has like an open world section, pretty much. Got in. What game is this? Expedition 33. Weakness, but he survived. Okay. Thank you.
Ready to parry.
I didn't parry that. Okay.
Brace yourselves.
Thank you.
Fall.
Spend time with the characters in the camp to level up more unlocks later. Thank you for the tip. Hey, get it out your system, chat. We just got on the game. Get it out your system. Any pro tips? Let's see. What's this shit called? Expedition. Bro, like, give me the most basic ass. Yo, talk to your friends and it'll unlock shit. In an RPG? What? Expedition 33. Backseat me the hell and back. I can tell some of y'all think this is y'all first fucking RPG. Talk to your friends in the RPG. Switch the game. There we go. At stop signs, you can still turn right. Oh shit. This shit cracks me up. Give me that. First one, I had to hit him harder. Yeah, lucky I'm in a good mood. Alright. Am I going the right way? Up on the D-pad. I am. I gotta go right though. It says. Is that the right way? It is. Skirt. Pro tip, stay hydrated. Speaking of stay hydrated, I recently was put onto a new beverage. Have any of y'all heard of it? It's called Pocari water. Apparently it's big in Japan and Korea. Apparently it's like the best way to get hydrated. They came up with some like new scientific formula to hydrate yourself. I ordered a box. That shit was kind of expensive though, but I wanted to see what the hype was about. Apparently they're trying to move into America. I was killing that shit in America. It's real good. Not Pocari with a O. Pocari Sweat, my bad. I ordered a box because I wanted to see what it was about. Like apparently they be guzzling that shit in Japan. You drink one of those and you good for the day. Apparently they got some new scientific electrolyte formula that shits on Gatorade, and I could tell that shit was potent because when I read the label, that bitch got 123 calories in one bottle. I said, whatever the fuck they putting in this shit is definitely about to make a nigga go Super Saiyan, bro. But it was expensive though. I was like, I'll try it, but like, I don't know long term. I need that. Look it up. They had it on Amazon. I saw a video because apparently Costco is starting to stock it. I was like, Costco, stay on top, bro. They know where the trends is at, bro. They know. Whatever they putting in it, it can't be legal. No. Japan just ahead of the game with the tech, bro. who's this? An animal? All right, what if I shoot you? No?
Don't be wrong. I'm thankful for your super chat. But this won't be enough to fund the
that
purchase
and gamer subs
of
will
the
go crazy?
electric
Nah, that sounds a little too
BBC
crazy.
I planned to troll Black Mask with.
Yo, shout out to Trey with the super chat. Can't hang on the East Coast. Hey, chat, sitting backseat. Shout out the like button. Shout out, appreciate the super chat. Guess I'm supposed to
Shout
just
out
chase
to
him.
that nigga in the chat for resubscribing. It's rough out here, so you.
It is a. Oh, you gotta. All
That much.
right, bro. Is this a mini boss? All right. Oh, he's got armor. I have an ability that cracks armor, right? No. All right. Well, let me just shoot. Cool beans. Let's see skills. Shit ton of sugar in one bottle, G. That's what it must be. All the calories is coming from. Probably gotta only use that post workout basically. Start the burn damage. Alright, we got 6 points. Let's keep stacking points. Is he gonna attack? Burn damage. Oh, he's got armor up. Ow. He'll flee in 3 turns. What? Fuck that. Alright, how much points I got? 4. Gotta stack it. Alright, skills. Low ice damage, 2 hits gains, 4 AP if target is burning. He is burning. Big damage.
Let's spill some ink.
Alright, for you. And, low physical damage, high virtue damage, physical. Give me that. Your usual grab the treasure before it leaves, boss, pretty much. Is this the outskirts of Gary? Nah, Gary would have never had this advanced piece of technology. It would have just been smog and shit in your lungs. But I won, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Give me that.
Nice.
Put curry water on my body. Gotta put curry. Put curry. Watch curry, sit that, put curry. Well, I might as well go heal, because that thing's not going to respawn. Oh, piece of candy right there. Hold up. Can you go up there? Gary hasn't experienced the Bronze Age. Why you say that like it's a comic book? He hasn't experienced the Bronze Age yet. Let's see. Shout out to the indie animals. I can't believe y'all call yourselves that. I'm an indie animal. I will never refer to myself as a fucking animal. That's crazy. Absolutely insane behavior. TBH, do you foresee Disney ever trying to remake the Goofy movies, or do you think they'll leave them untouched? It's Disney. I can't rule it out. Disney loves remaking shit. Matter of fact, today I went to the Academy Motion Picture Museum in downtown LA. Today I learned in 2017 that there was a live action remake of Beauty and the Beast. I didn't even know that. So I can't rule out that Disney will go and remake something, because we know they will. Now, is it a priority? Probably not. Goofy movie's kind of black as hell, so you know that shit ain't gonna be a priority. He smoking? How was it? I want to visit LA when I go back. It was cool. I like museums. It was cool. Learned a lot of stuff. It was very quiet, very calm. They got NBA Youngboy in this bitch. Who are you? Others I passed here. A dream, an illusion. I don't really remember. what I did all this for. I miss laughing with everyone. What were you talking about? Everything is washed away. Yeah, they just dropped the Lilo Stitch too. I'm not watching that shit though. Can I shoot him? No. Goofy movie live action death ain't gonna be made right. The Goofy movie, the live action Goofy movie is just gonna be Tevin Campbell paying the singer dude. They gonna put him in makeup. All right, we got a checkpoint right there. Everything don't need a live action though.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
What the hell was that?
I don't see any.
I think they mean us.
They must be Gestrels. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, they got Knack 3.
Finesse and grace.
All right, so he's got 3 shields and a big ass shield. Opposite. Okay. Oh, he's weak to fire. Ooh, we like that. Gonna burn your ass. Get my AP back. Yup.
Get ready.
Ah, fuck that up. Was that a jump? Oh, God damn it. Oh, okay. He's fucking me up. He got combos. Hold on. Weakness. What skills we got here? 20% health if the target burns. Oh yeah. Give me my health. Oh, I didn't even need it actually. Same thing probably. Well, no, she can heal herself. What are you doing? What? Got marked. Okay, he's got a shield now. Bro, you gotta get off my body, dude. You gotta get out. You doing too much, dog. Look at that. You bitch! Okay, he's a martyr. Okay. Alright, I know that for future reference. Fucking bitch. Oh, shit. Aim for his shoulders? Why? I just burned him. I did fine. Yeah, he kamikaze. Got make sure to dodge last second. Oh, it's a Gundam.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
If you guide us to your village.
The Animal Crossing language is the Sims language.
Guide us to your village and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you?
He said titties?
Trust me. I hate liars.
You're better with gestuals than humans.
I thought they were speaking gibberish. Is that French? I think it's a mix of stuff. Listen. I don't have to talk to you all day, okay? I'm streaming, okay? You're still my friend. You're still my friend, but I talk to you all day. I've been live for 1 hour. Can you do it? You can do it, okay? Breathe. Breathe, little nigga, breathe. You're okay, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, lick your lips for the people. Let them know. Let them know how handsome you are. You're okay. Bye. All right, we got a shave point. Explore song. And staring is rude. We're gonna have a conversation about that. Staring is rude. You think Night Rain is worth it? I'm enjoying it. For the $40, I think it's worth it. To me, it's like a solid 8 out of 10. You know, it almost feels like Monster Hunter meets Elden Ring. Dog needy as hell, pretty much. Pretty much. Luca lost his double chin. It's over. It's over for the league. Luca lost his double chin. Y'all niggas is in trouble. They gotta play. You niggas in trouble. He put down the Overwatch and burgers. Oh shit. What I want to upgrade? Let's do 2 on the agility, 1 on the strength. We got 1 on defense, 1 on agility, 1 on strength. She don't got no points.
Since super chats are just a known form of glazing, that means for every donation TBH gets, I get the chance to glaze. I mean, gaze into Sonic's dreamy
Yo, shout out
green
to
eyes.
Dreaded Ninja with the $10 super chat. He said 400 views, only 100 likes. No wonder Twitch be dogging us. Hit the like button, YouTube. Hit the like button. He like, feed me, I'm hungry. He already ate. He's just super needy. That's all he is. Jealous type. Oh, can we go down here? Into the booty hole. This music kind of hitting. I'm left-handed. We're going left. Is anybody playing Night Rain solo? Like, what's the word on it being solo? I heard they made it easier. This looks like some bullshit. Oh, piece of candy? Give me that. I'm loving Night Rain very much. You don't count, Watch. You don't get off the game. I don't count. Does it scale? I believe so. That's what makes, in my opinion, that's what makes Night Rain so hard. It's scaled. Like last night I played, I was in a duo and then we had a random from matchmaking. Did not know what the dodge button is. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Is this nigga Trump? Did he just build a wall on me? What the fuck was that? That did no damage. Interesting. Let's try earth damage on him.
Right.
It's not weak to earth damage. Okay, what are you weak to, buddy? Maybe fire? Burn damage is stacking, so we get to go right back. Okay, that speed going up.
Shout out to that nigga in the chat for resubscribing. It's rough out here, so you a real
Bro,
ass
I'm not doing
nigga
no
for that,
damage.
my
Yo, shout out to
nigga.
Lil Peppers with the sub. His first mime fight? No, this ain't my first mime fight. Try ice set to this.
Take cover.
Bitch. I'm like that.
That's
Might just have to lock in on the parries.
A storm is coming.
Okay, skills. I can't heal everybody. Build HP up.
Danger.
Ow! Bruh! Fucking bitch. You know what it is? That wall is probably what's doing protecting him so much.
A brilliant light.
Get up.
Let's finish this.
Give me that. Big counter god. Okay. Apply shell, reducing damage taken. Okay, broke his shield. Oh, he's dazed, and we're overcharged up. Let's get it.
For those who come after.
Chidori! Ooh, okay, we in a bit. Let's do this. Build AP up. Let's build that burn damage.
Ready to evade.
Fuck. Give me that. Give me that. Light work. Just a little patience. That mime had me pissed until I figured out how to fight him. He's not that bad though. Just pressure. Oh, I got a new mime fit. Mr. Mime, how you put that on? I gotta go back to the checkpoint. First try, by the way. First try. Mr. Mime. I like how when you explore the areas, at least there's something. There's a reason to come over here. There was a boss fight over here. Podcast P. Character inventory on the right. Inventory. Huh? How do I change your fit? I got better weapons? I do. Oh shit. Fire skills. What if I got better weapons? I didn't even realize. Hold on. Level 4 weapon. That's ice. That's just physical. Got sidetracked. She got a level 4 weapon. Character inventory and wardrobe on the right. Character inventory. What? He was there? I've got to be blind. How the fuck do you get to the clothes? Wardrobe's on the right hand side of the screen of the character, or the right hand side? Oh, it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's not very obvious. It's kind of hidden. You got a D-pad over there. Okay. Okay, new fit. I got fits for them. Got the haircut. No new fits for nobody else. Nah, he Prophet P now. He need to retire. Oh, he a professional yapper, dude. All right, where are we going now? Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, that's where you get this joint right here.
An advantage.
Can be consumed to give an additional Lumina point to a character. Ooh, piece of candy.
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
Doesn't matter, I'm gonna beat your ass. That's a Shrek reference? That outfit? Is it? I don't remember Shrek that much. Huh. Is that a weak point? It's not. This music's fire. He's weak to fire as well. Cool.
Danger.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that shit come out fast as hell. What the hell? I'm seeing the difference now that I'm upgrading my agility. I'm seeing the difference though. What's this beat? This shit mad ethnic. You bitch! All right. They all suicide bomb. Okay. Off topic, but did you copy any of the Naruto Converse shoes? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. Issue number 4, the ending to Naruto Ninja Turtles crossover, it comes out this week. I'm picking that up. The Naruto crossover with Ninja Turtles, that should be fire. I've been enjoying that book. You feeling the power? I am. Where did those shoes come out? I forgot about that joint. What this do?
Shout out to that nigga in the chat for
shout out to Izzy Do It All with the sub. Appreciate it. Hey, we close to the sub goal. Who got me?
Confusing.
We close to the sub goal. Who got me? Wait, there's a Naruto TMNT crossover. Fuck, I've been missing. Yeah, Google it. Issue 4 comes. It literally concludes tomorrow, so you might as well just wait to read it. You're not gonna be able to find the other issues. Like issue number 1 is already a $20 book. Keep in mind these cover prices are like $30, so like meaning it went up in value. It's rare. You're not gonna find it. You might be able to find issue 2 and 3, but it's gonna be hard. You better off just reading it online, allegedly. But yeah, 4 comes out, the ending. Okay.
Let the ink flow.
This soundtrack might be vinyl worthy. Big damage.
Stop, don't die.
Bitch. Yo, these attacks coming out are crazy fast. Definitely copping the comic this week, but the shoes dropped last month. Oh, I missed it. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, I fucked up. Timing. I need to heal. I'm kind of running through these enemies. Bitch. You said this shit is a Shrek reference. This shit looks like something else. Just hanging out, just being cool. What, a boss moving like that? That wasn't a boss, that was a regular enemy. Also this weekend picked up a whole record set for 100 from an estate sale with the receiver tower speakers record player. The come up was real, all valued over 3,000. What's the best record you got out of that? Damn, I need to hit the estate sales. That's where it's at. What's the best records you got out of there? Yeah, I need to hit them estate sales and get them comic books, bro, so I can flip them bitches, bro. You know, Facebook Marketplace where it be at, bro. Skirt. All right, I guess we're going this way then. Okay. Original pressing of Louis Armstrong. Sheesh. Yo, TBH, you think 2025 for gaming has been disappointing or lived up to the hype so far? It's lived up to the hype for me. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know why that's a question. Anybody who's saying that don't play games. It's been a great year. Yeah, I don't even know why you brought that up. That's a crazy question to ask. It's getting to a point where I'd be thinking people have takes like that. I'd be like, you think maybe you just tired of games? Like you're personally just burnt out. Maybe you need a break.
You can use that.
+1 on the healing tab. It's been heater after heater this year. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Beep, 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 beep. It's not living up to the hype since 2K is not out. Oh, it's 2 of them. Interesting. Oh boy. Oh boy, no. I can get suicide bombed against 2 of them too.
Ready to evade.
Fuck, bro. All he did was ask your opinion, laugh my ass off. Yeah, and I gave it. I don't understand what you're laughing about. Are you upset that I didn't give an opinion that you felt like, yo, nigga, shut up, bruh? I didn't even say that he personally said gaming is dead. I just said anybody who feels like that, I think you're crazy. But I didn't. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Niggas is sensitive. Like, I gave my opinion. Now you're mad about it because you didn't get the answer you wanted, bro. Shut the fuck up. That nigga wasn't mad. What are you mad about? Like, now I'm on your ass. Like, I just answered the question. God damn. That nigga, he took that shit personal. I'm just yapping. God damn. He's burning. Should I do it?
Let the ink flow.
Alright, let's see. The CVS in Columbia Pike and Edgewood just got robbed. Damn, it sound like, is it getting rough out there? It sound like the neighborhood changing over there, my guy. Yeah, it's not that deep, fam. Oh, now it's not that deep. Now it's not that deep. It's almost like you should have just been quiet. It's never that deep until you don't get the answer you want.
Everybody, let's go.
I agree, though. It wasn't that deep. You should have been quiet. Oh, my fucking God. I fucked up.
I'm ready.
I'm fucking up. Spotted the 2K nigga. Yeah, chill.
Brace yourselves.
Bruh, I am not good at dodging none of this shit. That's gonna be tough getting used to. Doesn't matter, we got a revive. I don't have a revive. Okay. And I just wasted my turn. You gotta dodge as soon as it slows down. That's what I'm doing now. Okay. Do I not have enough points? I still don't have enough points for a revive. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
Ready to evade.
Fuck.
A storm is coming.
Same with the Walgreens. Trump's America, bro. Everything is going to hell. He got clapped quick. Yeah, I gotta give him more help. You recommend the Game Sir? Yeah, the Game Sir is fire. This deadass might be my favorite controller I've owned in a while. There we go. Okay. It's the sound cue. It's the sound cue. Okay. We got it. But nah, it deadass might be my favorite controller I've owned because the sticks, they don't wear out very easily. Hold up, yeah. Problem solved. It's not that deep. You said it's, first of all, you stepped in and tried to defend the nigga that didn't ask to be defended. He asked a question, I answered it. You didn't like the answer. You got sensitive about it. We clowned you. You said it's not that deep. I stopped talking about it because it really wasn't. I agree with that. But then you're in the chat arguing with people. You're banned. You said it wasn't that deep, and now you in the chat arguing with people. Nobody likes you. You're out of here. You're going to hell. Somebody had a bad day. Let's make it worse. Oh, welcome to the 9 circles. Shut up. God damn. Unemployed hours. Back to the game, though. All right, there's an area we can jump over there. How do you get over there, though? His day just getting started. Yeah. Chill. I get what you're saying. Chill, chill, chill. But nah, I think this year has been great. There's too many fucking games. Yo, that's fucking funny. This nigga posted 9 circles in the YouTube chat. That's fucking funny, bro. That should be an emote. If somebody gets banned, you just post 9 circles of that bitch. That's fucking funny. I think I went backwards. I'm glad that there is a little bit of a slowdown period right now, though. All I gotta do is play Doom after this, and I think I'm caught up. You need a fraud alert? I got the pictures when I want to use. I am going backwards. I got the pictures that I want to use for it. How you ranking this game amongst the others that came out? This is definitely top tier. I'm enjoying it. This is top tier. My main issue is the navigation, but other than that, I'm enjoying everything else about the game. I gotta revisit this area. I need all the skins. I gotta play first Berserker and Split Fiction. Oh yeah, you got some bangers to catch up on. Is this the right way? Here we go. Give me that. Do we have any upgrade points? We do. Of course you didn't upgrade. She does. We're gonna keep crashing out. We're gonna get her to 40. Let's put up her defense. The 9 circles emote should be the meme emoji and disintegrates. Speaking of disintegrates, at the museum I went today, I saw the actual gauntlet they used, the Infinity Gauntlet that Thanos used to incinerate niggas in the movie. They had like all the props from the movies and shit like that. What's that right there? I saw the suit that Andrew Garfield wore. It was a pretty cool museum. What the hell is this? Oh, it's for platforming. Okay. Alright. I seen that. Oh, the most cringe shit. The most cringe. It had a bunch of different like movie exhibits, right? The most cringe shit was when we was in the Marvel section. There was a guy, and he was looking at the outfit Halle Berry wore in X-Men, the 2000s X-Men, for Storm. I swear to God, and I think he was serious. This nigga said, mind you, it's a big statue with the outfit. He said, "Oh shit, it's Storm from Marvel Rivals." I looked at my girl. We both looked at each other. I was like, oh no, I'm getting old. Oh, geez. He was dead ass too. I was like, oh my God, bro. That's so cool.
Zombie alert! Zombie alert! Ultimate weapon! Kawa umano. Bogi bogi. Ultimate sakapatate. Bogobo fighto. Odi. Roku.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
Maybe get good. Face our ultimate creation. Oh, this is a boss fight.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
Becoming like Fortnite, it really is.
Hey, don't get
but I said that, like, that game put a lot of people on the Marvel characters.
A lot more dangerous than the others.
They just didn't know.
No, seriously.
Music hitting already. Boss fight. The ultimate Sakapiti. Ooh. Same thing, weak to fire.
Flames. On me.
Alright. Oh, his joint is sparkling, huh? Oh, they need to heal. What the fuck?
Let us stain.
That gives me AP. Take advantage of that. Yeah, we'll stack the AP off that. That's so fire.
Not looking good.
Okay. She's in a defensive stance. What do we want to do? He is burning. Change the stance there. He's still burning, so I'm gonna heal myself. Yo, what the fuck was that? Nigga trying to hit me with the Uchiwali. Ah! Bitch. Okay, skills.
Let's keep going. Danger!
Bitch. Alright, this is no bueno. I'm fucking up. I am fucking up. Alright, shatter, highlighting on the
For those who come after.
Chidori. That wasn't worth it.
Thanks for the super chat. Your donation will be used responsibly to pay off the Gotham PD to look the other way.
I'll heal myself.
They don't need to know why I locked away. I mean, trained for.
Yo, shout out to Andre Garcia with the super chat. I appreciate you. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome, welcome. We just on the game trying to get right. I need to get these medium fire attacks. Nope.
Danger!
Fucked up. That work. Healing light. Give it to her.
Time to hit big.
That's it. What the?
Danger!
I don't understand how all three didn't dodge. What the fuck?
A storm is coming.
Don't have the AP. Give me that. What's this? We're in an offensive stance. Big damage. I can't overcharge because I don't have it. Alright, what do we got? Get 3 target Wait, why is it not letting me target it? There we go. You're like wilding for a second.
Let's dance. Dodge Kasam.
Ow.
Take cover.
All right. Revitalization.
Everybody, let's go.
We'll take that.
On gas.
We're back in the game. Up. I will say he's gotten really tanky in this last half of the fight, though. Here we go with this bullshit. Unlimited health at the end. Woo! Big damage.
Please survive. Not looking good.
It's not looking good. She's right about that. Come on, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. He still doesn't have overcharge. That's great. Get ready.
I'm ready.
No, no.
Give me that.
Danger.
Woo! I'm locked in, I'm locked in, I'm locked in, I'm locked in, I'm locked in. Keep him alive.
Everybody, let's go. Let's spill some.
Yes, sir. Spark it up.
Danger.
Give me that. Blouse.
Точка ста.
Bitch. Alright, can I do overcharge now? I can. See you in hell.
For those who come after.
Chidori. I had to lock in. My fault, Chad. I had to lock in for a second. He got a little tanky at the end. You peeped the new Bloodhound Q50 track? Nah, I can't say I heard that one.
Chef.
Congrats on the proposal. Who proposed? Who in love? Shout out to you. Shout out to love. Black love. Bloodhound Q50, the next 600 Breezy. So he gonna have 2 hit songs and then be doing Vlad TV interviews for the rest of his life. Going to the Kendrick and SZA concert in St. Louis in 2 days. Any recommendations on food spots? Now you know they don't got nothing but big ass roaches in fucking St. Louis. JG would be a better person to ask about that greasy Chinese food they got out there. Yeah, that was first try. Literally.
Well, that will help.
I mean, I don't know. So far, I think I've been doing all right. People was telling me, I don't know, you can handle this game, bro. I'm a big Elden Lord, bro. What the fuck? You can beat Souls games. You can beat anything.
An advantage.
I recommend some Kevlar out there. Chill. On the road again. Whee! Have you recommended videos similar to Kenneth? Nah, I don't watch that shit anymore anyway. Nah. My recommendation is to stay away from the red pill stuff. That stuff is imploded. The only thing you should take from the red pill stuff is work on yourself. That I agree with. After that, them niggas was on some nut shit. All of them. And I'm gonna be honest, that is not even world pronounced. That's not even mind-blowing advice, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Should I go this way? Nope. You think Anakin was valid for his crash out, turned into the Dark Force? I just now getting into Star Wars? Now that's an interesting question. Do I think he's valid? Yes and no. His emotions are valid, but what he did with his emotions aren't, if that makes sense. Because Anakin was failed by the Jedi Council. I mean, if you really watch like some of the other stuff, like Count Dooku was trying to warn the Jedi of what were coming, but they didn't listen because they were arrogant. So like the warning signs were there, but they didn't listen. So kind of yes and no. It's understandable. What I don't understand is why he wanted a tirade destroying the galaxy, you know. Good character though. Killing all them kids was OD. Yeah, like he shouldn't have been doing that, obviously. It was everyone's fault for Anakin going bad. Yeah, like the Jedi Council failed him. They were complacent in their arrogance. They had become space police when they were supposed to be knights. Helping people in the greater good. That was one of my favorite pieces of Star Wars media was that episode where Count Dooku and the young Qui-Gon Jinn go to that planet and Count Dooku sees how the Republic has failed that planet. Sound mad nerdy right now.
So when Count Dooku went to the planet with Qui-Gon Jinn and he tapped into the Space Force,
I got 7 points. I wanted to get that 10. It reminds me I need to read that book I have. There's a new Star Wars, because you just started getting into this shit. There's a new Star Wars comic book run going right now called Star Wars Jedi Knights that follows the early days of like Qui-Gon Jinn and like other Jedi and shit. Like gives more context to like the movies. I haven't read it yet, but supposedly the reviews are really good. I gotta read this shit. The power of many. I got 3 points with her. What am I working towards? I think the 6. Yeah, I'm working towards 6 with her. Excuse me. Is Windu in it? I don't know. I haven't read it. I think he's on the cover. I know Ahsoka is. It just follows that whole era and shit. So I would imagine. We need some Mace Windu content. Like, what's that about? When are we gonna get some Mace Windu? Like, I'll take a young Mace. If we want to stay in the old shit, I'll take a young Mace Windu type shit. Deals low single target lightning. Nah, I don't want that. We'll probably just continue to build fire. 6. Attributes. None for him, none for him. Jedi Order was about to be the Empire if you kind of think about it. Pretty much. Because the Jedi Order, like I said, they had become complacent and they didn't realize they basically become foot soldiers for the Republic. And the thing about politics is it doesn't matter if you're on the good side. Even the good side has corrupt people. So the Jedi were doing the bidding of politicians when the Jedi were supposed to be peacemakers. They were supposed to be neutral. They were supposed to be a neutral entity. But my favorite piece of Star Wars lore is how many people watch it and don't understand that it's literally movies about fighting fascism. That's really scary to me. Like, being a Trumper and liking Star Wars is very scary to me. Like, oh, you thought this was about space wizards. Andor so far. I'm gonna get around to finishing that. Welcome to the Kestrel Village Expeditions. You're fun. Unless you try to cause problems, they'll beat you up, which will be fun for me, but not for you. You just threatened me, bitch. You seen what I've been doing? Still on season 1. I never even got past episode 1, dog. Yeah, I'm still on season 1. I don't like politics in Star Wars. I hate that argument. I don't like politics in my Marvel. That shit only MCU Trumpers say. I don't like politics in my comic books have always been political. Like, what are you talking about? Literally in the new Mr. Terrific book. That's why I said if you don't like politics, don't read it. The Mr. Terrific #1, his origin story, pick it up. It's critical of fucking environmental terrorism. Oh shit. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
It's really a village of Jestrels.
I just want you to be a white man that saves the day.
Surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent.
Yeah, Captain Planet is super woke.
Now to find the chief.
Captain Planet #2 comes out tomorrow.
The biggest one.
I might I gotta see if that's a key issue or not. I may or may not get that. I'll just read it online. When I was little, I swore I'd enter the arena as soon as I turned 30. What happened? My birthday was yesterday. Oh, you pussy. I'm too young to lose my bristles. Yeah, he pussy. You got lovely bristles too, so you must understand my pain. He said, I'm too pretty to get hit in the face. Guess I'm going this way. I like looking at the ground all day. Whatever floats your boat. I don't have a boat. All right, so they're a little slow. They're a little slow. They're not getting the colloquialisms.
Thanks for knuckle fucking that follow button. This is the PS4 village. What I mean to say is, what a fashionable and song. Oh, you like the drip? What you got on you, bruh? Find an expeditioner. Find a missing expeditioner to unlock this item. This is the landing between the PS4. This is our theater. We don't really do theater though. We mainly just fight on stage. Okay. The girls are gossiping. They're watching so respectfully here. I thought they'd already be shouting. It's a Kindle. It's a Kindle. I don't know which Gashman have been in theater, but they are a visionary. There's a piece of candy back there. I get back there. Get out of the way. Soldier Boy coming through.
Interesting.
Got some chroma. They got Preacher Boy on the stage. The Mexican Preacher Boy. Star Wars is politics. It has the word wars, LOL. Well, we've reached a point. Shout out to Brute Med with the super chat. We reached a point where people don't even understand war is political. I mean, that's why niggas be so gung ho to sign up for the army and shit. So, unfortunately, yeah, they don't even understand war is political. You don't want to go there. The Dassault Geezer building's a casino, gambling and stuff, no fighting allowed. Games are cool, but no fighting. Where the fights at? Alright, let's see. I built all this alone. I am classy, I am elegant, and yet they treat me like a monster. They will never understand one day. This place will be full of casinos and everyone will listen to jazz. I hope we're all alive. I understand the village is all about hands, so where can I go to throw some? We've reached the point all the OG hoteps and real woke niggas was warning us about in the 90s. And you know what? AI is gonna make it worse. I watched a video this morning from like a lady who teaches on YouTube, and she does like YouTube on the side. And she was just talking about how scary it is because they don't, like, I guess Gen Alpha doesn't want to learn. They don't see the reason when they have AI. And I'm like, bro, that phone is not going to always be available for you. Like, that's why you got people walking out the movie theater talking about Sinners is a 5 out of 10 because they didn't have AI to sit there and explain the movie to them. And then, like, that's like, it's actually like, it's a sad life to live. Let's, did you check out the Hell Is Us demo on Steam? Hell Is Us. Nah, what's that? Yeah, at Grok, explain this. They throwing hands? Dumbing us down for mind control. We gonna get to a point where, like, I love Master. He gave me AI. That's cool, but when do I get to fight? All right, where's the objective at? LOL, I hate Grok. I removed Hell Is Us from my wish list. It's crazy because technology gets too advanced. You get a Terminator situation, and then people won't even know how to fight it. That's the crazy part. You were close to it? Okay. Friends. You look like the leader. Maybe. Gen Alpha's educational standards are cooked. The country will have a permanent slave class of dumbass workers. I try to be like pessimistic. I just feel like you gotta start having conversations about solutions instead of just being doomed and gloomed and shit. I don't understand why it's so hard to like block kids from using their phones in class. Like, why is that an issue? Get the twig of the path.
Caro parfait. Claro.
Why are they so much louder than everybody? Ooga, ooga, ooga. People going to the movies saying, I don't understand what's going on so 4 out of 10. Like, yeah, like, why are you allowed to have an opinion?
No, go.
Come in, nigga. The fuck? You should not have been allowed to be having an opinion. You didn't understand. Man, my little brother graduated this weekend with a 3.5, bragging about how he used ChatGPT for all his assignments. You know, the worst part is, too, from my understanding, like, most people who are cheating, like, one dude in the video, she was making the argument that, like, not only are more people cheating than ever with ChatGPT, but then she's like, you're cheating with the bot. Like, at least with old school cheating, like, cheating is bad, period. But, like, back in the day when we used to cheat, you had to actually do something. You had to critically think about how you're going to cheat. That's actually good. It's like we've reached the point where we're like, damn, at least if you're going to cheat, can you think about how you're going to do it? You don't even got to think about how you got to cheat anymore. You don't know how to finesse the system, bro.
And then the worst part is, from my understanding, a lot of people are using ChatGPT. If you are sourcing information from, as somebody who uses AI, if you are sourcing from ChatGPT, you are crazy. That is not a good source. That should be hallucinating all the time. Grab the Patriots of Power Monument. I'm a Julian Tennant fan. In NYC, you can't even access unless you have the TikTok data. And then using AI overviews on Google for shit. This shit is crazy. It's like we've reached the point where they're not like, because like ChatGPT is primarily for reasoning, like solving certain types of issues or coding, but it's not for like up-to-date information. It's connected to the internet now, but even still, I've tried it out. It's not very good. It's not reliable at all. Our cheating was the laziness breeding innovation and creativity cheating. Yeah, now they just pull out their phone. You get one hit. If you deal none of that damage, you win a prize. How the fuck you do that? But remember, once you hit me, the battle's over, so make it count. I have to get a 10,000 hit? I was trying to make an itinerary with it and kept forgetting shit and also expecting me to travel an hour away on the day. It's really not that smart. It's really not. This music hit me. Am I wrong in thinking ChatGPT is just like Wiki in a sense that it can be fed false info? Yeah, a lot of times it sources bad info too, because the model's not, like they just added internet to ChatGPT. So because the model wasn't built around sourcing stuff on the internet, it hallucinates a lot. Like if you want to use AI for internet, use Perplexity. That entire model is built around research. It's much more reliable. I think maybe twice I've caught it hallucinating. But ChatGPT, that shit is just mainstream. That shit is ass to me. All right. He said I gotta get a 10,000 hit. I don't know how to do that. We're just gonna hit him and see what happens. You failed, you weakling. Perplexity is 10 times better and it always shows sources. Facts. It always shows sources so you know what it's looking up. I don't know. Right, whatever. Where's the actual objective? Somebody said I was close to it. Oh. Did you do the tournament yet? No, I was figuring there was a tournament. Trying to figure out where it's at. We're starting soon. Please wait. How long I gotta wait? You ever had a big back honey bun? Is that a new brand? I've had a honey bun, but what's a big back honey bun? I ain't never had that. Nobody should be using GPT. I personally use DeepSeek. It uses sources and gives access to information. But yeah, most people don't know that. They don't know the difference. They just own that shit because they heard about it. At the end of the day, they're the one that's gonna suffer. Actually, we all gonna suffer because we gotta deal with them. I don't feel like healing people today. Guess they won't. Doctor, why you so big? I hate a lot of neurons. Hey yo. What do you mean when you say it's hallucinating? You're saying it's making up stuff? Yeah, that's like the technical term that the tech heads use. Yes, ChatGPT hallucinates a lot. It'll just make up shit. Claude does it too sometimes. But I think people think because you ask it a question and it gives you an answer back, people assume that it's true, and that's the problem. Like even when I use Perplexity and I source information, like I'll Google it to make sure that it's true. Or I'll read like the article or whatever. Like you can't just take it at face value because it's quick. You got to talk to their leader in the front where you came in. But yeah, hallucinating is when you ask it a question and it just spews out random bullshit. So always fact check stuff. Yeah, I read it doesn't know how to say it doesn't know something. So it'll just make up shit. And ChatGPT is the biggest one that be doing that shit.
I strongly recommend you only use male for the tournament. It's only a 1v1. Bro, I'm tired of. Where's the dude at in the front? Yeah, if it was a 1v1, I was gonna use Mel. Is this the leader? I literally have a 1v1 perk for her. Are you the leader? Jousting. Jousting is still a form. I knew someone was gonna say it. Yeah, I've done the other tournament before, so I already know how it works. Also, I haven't been struggling with the combat at all, guys. I'll stick with the old method for now. The leader's in a cave-like structure. This area is really big. Maybe that's it right there. Are you the leader? No, he's a merchant. Oh, see you. Alright, I don't even know where's the intro at. Okay, is this got to be the gate right here? So this has got to be the intro. Oh, Chief's house. Oh, right there's. It's labeled. Read, guys. Reading's important. Okay, got him doing push-ups and shit. And what? And 2. And 3. Got curls for the girls.
Maldito de warrior. ¿Tú me cuba ultimates a capata?
It wasn't that strong.
Naru. Porque tuve mi respecto. Mi cosuli?
You the chief?
Gororito bota? Un poquito le romari?
Oh, chef, not chief. The chef. The name's Golgra.
There are so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humano.
Humans still so obsessed with the paintress.
Others have passed through here.
So she's seen the other humans get clapped. They got a woman as a leader. This is woke. Facts.
A white-haired man destroyed it. You know him?
The old head.
Okay, sano vivo bota. Wila foserito eskie. Nima Cuba. Rico eskie.
Chat, y'all going on Golgra? Smash or pass, chat. Golgra.
SK exists.
Kimotira. Eskero fotu poquiso. Kinikako warrior litogaki.
But our greatest warriors are locked up. You need a password.
Why?
Eskie tirarofo. Tupo eskie marifiso. Eskie kimabano fomigeri.
Strength sometimes.
Amigis are responsible.
It would be irresponsible to let weaklings visit.
We already defeated your ultimate Sakapatat.
About to fuck around and get dick splinters. Hey, yo. Chef is just French for chief. Ah, you learn something every day.
Rito te sakima jande tournamento. Surimoto priva.
When the tournament get the password, how many hours you put into this? I don't know.
Sanore jandari wariaro. Zam zam. Herudura. Tomo de arena. Look into me stranger.
Oh, and you'll also fight the stranger. That'll be
stranger.
fun. You want to go to the arena directly, or do you want to beat up a few gastros around here first? Let me beat up some people here. Let me get some XP. Did you hear about the price increases to the ROG Ally X? Nah, but I believe it. I mean, current state of the economy. Every other day there's fucking tariffs on and on. How I fight them? Whatever, let's go to the other joint. Do you get the hype? You talking about for this game? I'm enjoying it. You can thank Critical Drinker for empowering all the anti-woke YouTubers, all a bunch of idiots, all just people who are insufficient. It's funny because the people who hate DEI the most are they're the most unqualified people. That's really what it is. They don't want to improve on themselves, so they look for external things to blame. If you was really that great, you'd overcome the odds. Bye, 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 bye. All right, there's the arena. Let's rest. But when you take away something from people that are used to having privilege, it feels like oppression to them. Yo, NWN, I know you branded. Banned. Nigga, shut up. There you go. I'm not even reading that because you're trying me. I'm not even reading that. Remember when I said earlier about how like the old me would just argue? I'm just gonna ban you. You banned. Go leave a tweet, nigga, about how I fell off and how I treat their fans and all this other shit. CNL. His daddy named him Cassius, so I'ma call him Cassius. It's the same shit. Like, I'm not reading that. Get banned. The tournament has begun. Fine if you want to sign up. All right, who's that? Okay, that's him. Take the phones away. That shit was a paragraph long, and I saw the acronym NWN about 3 different times. Banned. I'm not reading that. You're trying to be funny. Let's see. Did I mention the prize is powerful weapon? So how about it? Count on this another time. Let's do it. Put me in the tournament. Let's go. Skirt. There it is. Let's get it. Here we go. Ooh, this music hitting. Big damage.
Let's dance.
Ow. Big hands.
Okay.
I didn't block. Okay. I'm not parrying. Apparently I'm not parrying. Light work. Your characters are way higher level than I was. I need to step it up. I fought all the side bosses so far. That I beat the pink sheep. That gave me like 5-6 levels. Next time won't be easy, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever. Next fight. I also do every fight I run into because I enjoy the combat. Big damage. Fuck up. Ah.
Let's dance.
That's not a block. Okay, whatever, dude. Parry, I mean. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna tank you anyway. See you, nerd. You need the clip of the guy screaming, "Welcome to hell, motherfucker." Where's that from? I'll never understand why people can't leave him in the past. I appreciate the growth. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe like 5-10 years ago, I would explain myself. At this point, I don't even care anymore. I'm not negotiating with no terrorists. Like, it's to a point where like I don't even care anymore. Like, we're just not gonna negotiate. Just get banned. Big damage. Parry. Big damage. CNL. Any word on Invincible's game? I don't think that's coming out anytime soon. Next time won't be easy, I'm sure. It is what it is, Arsenal. All right, they're champion.
What's with all the hate for Ironheart? I watched the trailer. What's wrong?
See how?
I don't know. They calling it DEI. I hope it's good.
What? How? You guys? You're alive! I thought I was the only one left.
Another squad member? Let's go. What's her
I
specialty?
knew you were resourceful.
How did you get here?
Oh, wait, was that the end of the tournament? I won? Or is there another fight?
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
There's got to be one more fight. She's joining the team. Oh, we fighting her? She's the final boss. Let's go. All right. Well, you're organic, so I know you burn. Gambit? Rush is a buff that increases the speed of the character by 33%.
Ready to parry.
Ow.
Ready
Doesn't matter. She's not going to survive long. Light work. Not the same thing female Gambit. Trying to tell me how to play the game. I am not struggling. I can parry, guys. I just beat Kazak. Oh shit. Mel wins. Pro tip, play Mel. I'm gonna be honest, I think I could have played any character, it would have been fine.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
One
One of
day,
your favorite
I
characters
hope.
in the game?
Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but...
I don't like that. That shit sound like a
Luckily, I met a
slur. I
Jestro
don't
who
like that
guided me
shit,
here.
chat. Had to dodge a
What
few
about you?
nevrons.
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golgra.
That outfit is so unserious.
No time to lose.
You did the tournament with the best character, though, based on reward? I don't understand what you're saying. Like, is that bad? Do you wish to play as a tutorial only successful this time? Sure, let's do it.
I'm waiting.
Ow. Spells that can apply and consume different enemies, 10 max burn. Skills that apply foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume generate moon charges. I don't know what none of that means, but okay. Starting skills are focus, foretell, and twilight slash. Start by using. So she plays Yu-Gi-Oh in the middle of the fight. That parry window's crazy. Okay. Twilight slash consumes all target damage. It also generates one. This shit is mad nerdy, bruh.
I saw your future.
Activate my Nevron! Fucked up. Alright, at the start of her turn, if Cecil has both the moon and the sun. The moon and the sun? She consumes them to enter her twilight form? So she has different stances. It's just magic versions of it, basically, is what it seems like.
Here's your card.
See you, nerd. Pretty cool. You see my body? Niggas always come back arguing, shut up. Oh, y'all gotta chill out in the chat. Yeah, you triggered my trap card ass character. Where are we supposed to go now, though?
There's no map here. All right. Yo, everybody chill out. Yo, why is this game bring out the tomfoolery? Chill out, yo.
Nice.
I don't think there's one definitive way to play the game. Chill out, guys. This game, I would have never guessed this game would have brought out the level of hostility from, so you have to play this way. No, nigga, he used to play this way. The only thing that should matter is I'm having fun and winning. As long as I'm winning, that's the only thing that matters. Oh, shit, did you fight the chief? Oh, you can? You can fight her now? That's RPG gamers for you. God, doing too much. Man, get your big ass out the way. Alright, I'm gonna go back and try to fight her. You said you're having a good day and niggas will try to ruin that shit. You said it's a fun fight? Bet. We looking for a good fun fight. Now I gotta figure out how to get there. Oh. Hold on. Okay.
Get out my way!
Get out my way is the password?
Get out of my way.
Very gesturalish.
It's east of the village. Shout, get out of my way, and they'll move. Okay, that makes sense.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Gestural positivity is so heartwarming.
We've opened the back door.
Thanks,
Shortcut. Trying to get back to it, provoker. Let's do it.
Okay.
She about to wash my shit? Oh, she liked that. Oh, shit. She liked that. Oh, shit. Y'all didn't tell me that was Captain Marvel. That's fucking funny. I like shit like that. Yo, I'm trying to fight again. Hold up. Yeah, I wasn't recognizing your game. Well, okay then. Hold on. Let me see if I can parry this shit. Fuck, man. Copy bar. All right, third time. If I don't get it, I quit. Copy bar. Shit, copy. All right, let's fucking fight it, man. Let me set up real quick. My respecto. Yeah, she Goku.
Okay.
Can you not even parry that shit? I knew that kick was coming. I'll be back. She got like 4 times before you. Yeah, no, I peeped. It was a combo. I'm out. Fuck that shit. Yeah. All right, she said go to the east side. To the east side. She said I'm the leader for a reason. Is this the... east side then outside the village? Right. That's fire. What's that? How I bring up the compass? Oh my god, the navigation in this game. Okay, so hold on. East would be that way then. From this angle. Peace out, Dell. Hit it from the east side. G Herbo, east side, man. That's going north. Wait, no, that is east that I came from. Leave the village, then east?
I
Oh.
thought TBH was a capitalist. Why y'all keep gifting subs to the
Shout out to
community?
Dell with the
It's starting to
subs.
look a little socialist up in this bitch.
To the east side. I was listening to G Herbo. I don't want to get stopped at the light. All my niggas, ball my niggas. Y'all don't know about that G Herbo prime. Ball like I'm Kobe. Kobe Chico, R.I.P. Kobe Chico, Tito Vito. That nigga just happened to have all his best friends' names all just happen to rhyme. I'm not saying he a liar, but that is a little sus to me. That all his best friends that died, they names just happened to rhyme for a song. R.I.P. Kobe, Vito, Chico, Vito. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what? I ain't never met a nigga from Chicago named Vito. Ball my niggas, all my niggas. I'm talking to my friends.
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a Gestrel loves their work.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
What's
Well,
crazy is all his
they
best
did a
friends
great
died.
job
All his
designing
best
your
friends
arm.
died, and they happened to just
Quite a
rhyme.
creative assignment you gave them.
What a coincidence. It could happen. I'm just saying, very unlikely.
Gives you lemons.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
It's a powerful arm, though. Are you fighting with me? Yeah, you like that, don't you?
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but
You know about
You
that
all
little
survived.
baby? Yeah, we need free crack 4. My little nigga do takedowns with the tray pound. Yeah, I know about little baby.
What was your plan?
And I ain't never heard about you.
Gestural champion until your gamage?
Said I could have been a little baby, could have been a president, but I'd rather be a dope boy. I really love selling shit.
well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah, maybe.
It's funny because Baby did end up becoming a president of his own little record company or whatever. So, damn, he reading our chat. I've been, where you been at, nigga? I've always read the YouTube chat. Y'all the main ones that be getting in trouble. An example being right there. Y'all niggas do not listen. I never heard a Lil Bibby song. Man, you wildin', bruh. Bibby and Herb was a deadly combo, bruh. Go to sleep, remember current objective, check up on others. We already did that. Write in the journal. What I'm writing in there. What the hell is this? Goofy ass interface. Greetings from Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. He writes from here, so he knows about how happy is a person born.
For those who come after.
Head's back. All right, let's go to sleep. Give me that. Cutscene for the power.
I can't believe it. We're gonna meet the Esquier.
The Gestrels and Esquier. The tales are true.
She's got the Act 2, bro. It's the game of the year. This shit is fire. She talking with her dead version of herself that got corrupted or something? Corrupted 33.
White hair. Who are you?
I'm Megan.
Okay, call it game of the year. So much stuff. I agree. That's why I'm not gonna. I'm just saying I'm enjoying it for now.
Stay home. It's not good for you to see this.
She's a bitch.
Yes.
Bitch.
Yes, I understand.
Bitch.
It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
She's the
You
piece.
should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace. This is your only warning.
Thanos has villain. He said, "I am inevitable." Head ass.
I can't wait to see.
Man?
Hey.
Hey.
It makes the cutscene so unserious. The outfit.
The white-haired man and this woman.
Take the clout goggles off.
What did you see? Mael, breathe. Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I'm gonna make things worse for everyone. You were all frozen. I couldn't. It was like a waking nightmare.
Did you ever get an ultra wide monitor?
What else?
Nah, because I
You
like
said
having
there was a
multiple
woman.
monitors. Not to say you can't, but it makes the shit weird.
Maybe later.
And she had a mask and
I know
Makes
this
the
is
setup
hard,
weird.
but I need you to focus, okay? While the details are fresh.
Luna, ask her tomorrow. Hey. Breathe. Listen to me. You're safe. Do you understand? Okay? It's over.
Some of the outfits were made for a second playthrough. It breaks the immersion. It does, but guess what? I'm not taking it off because I like that shit. That shit funny to me. Luna.
Feeling better?
Yeah. We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Esquier's nest.
To the east side. Alright. Let's get it. We're going this way? Yeah. That's where we go. Second playthrough? Why would I replay my game, bro? Only game I replay is Fortnite, bro. Matter of fact, bring back Tomato Town, man. I'm trying to relive this shit. I'm not lost, you lost. You can stay at our camp. I have a new friend. His name is Lil Shit. Go into the exquisite nest. Here we go. Checkpoint. Where's that music? No upgrades yet? Damn. Alright, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm tired. I'm gonna call it a night. Any other games you're looking forward to this year? I still gotta play Doom. Ghost of Yote comes out too. I'm definitely like, as I was like, people get game of the year. Ghost of Yote still coming out. We don't know. I'm gonna do a longer stream tomorrow. I had shit to take care of today. That's why I did a short one. But I almost didn't stream at all. But I was like, fuck it, let me be consistent. But I'm gonna do a long one tomorrow so we can get more time on this game. But I'm fucking tired. I'm not gonna lie, it just kind of hit me. Like, you know when like you just randomly get like tired? I'm like, yeah, I'm old, bro. I need to go lay down. Like, it just kind of hit me all at once. I'm not gonna force it. Let me see. Is there anybody I could toss
Thanks for
to?
the follow. To celebrate, a young N7 will be getting a thick Asari to swallow.
Trey Pound playing fucking Marvel Rivals. Let's see. Ray Trey Pound. It be like that. There is Hell Is Us and the Lost Soul Aside. Somebody in the chat said that Hell Is Us demo was ass. I gotta look at. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate everybody who came through to the stream. If you're new, hit the follow button. Thank you to everybody who donated, subscribe. Hit the like button on YouTube. Of course, stuff will be on Hokage highlights tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. Skr, skr.